Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. Today marks the start of a new series where we'll be talking about recent chapters of some of my favorite manga, other than just my dress-up darling. Some are popular, others are not. If you have a suggestion for an ongoing manga that you think should be discussed, please comment down below. Today's video, as I'm sure you saw from the thumbnail, is about the useless idol and her only fan in the world. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically, if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Just so we're clear, I am not a fan of idol culture in Japan. I think it's exploitative and disgusting. It's all based around celebrity worship, which I find appalling in the first place. But that's beside the point. I also don't watch idol anime. Anime with girls working hard to achieve their dreams are all well and good, but my biggest issue with idol anime is the music. I loved Zombieland Saga, but always skipped over the sappy pop songs at the end of each episode. They set my teeth on edge like nothing else. But the nice part about idol manga is there's no music. One of the things I do respect about idols is how hard they work. They practice all day, every day to put on a perfect performance. But some people, no matter how hard they work, just can't quite nail it. Their rhythm is off, they can't dance, and even when they try to wink, they fail spectacularly. But even people like that have fans. That is the premise of the useless idol and her only fan in the world. Urumin is a member of a new idol group called Merry Universe. Every time they do a concert, Kamiya is the only one standing in her line. Now, Kamiya has no delusions about Urumin. He knows how bad she is. She sings off key, she dances off rhythm, she can't even wink properly. She's never honest with her feelings. But the one thing he does admire is how hard she works. He recognizes that she's trying her best. Even though her best kinda sucks, the fact that she's always working hard, he finds inspiring. And that makes her cute. Now, otaku are used to supporting their idols from the shadows. They don't need to know them. The support they give should be anonymous. It is enough to know that they helped their idol out in some way. But that sort of anonymity is impossible for Kamiya, who is the only one cheering for her. He's the only one who buys her merchandise, and he's the only one in line for the meet and greets. Okay, I think that's enough to establish the baseline for this series. Minor spoiler alert, then we'll get into the newest chapter along with some predictions about where I think the series is going. As it turns out, both Urumin and Kamiya are college students who attend the same college. So if you're worried about some awkward age gap in the blossoming romance between an awkward idol and her only fan, don't be. They're both about the same age. If you don't want to be spoiled, go read the series and then come back and finish the video. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, now that you're all caught up, let's talk about Chapter 32. Urumin is preparing for the offline meetup. It's Merry Universe's first ever meeting that isn't happening right after one of their concerts. Urumin is actually very excited that she'll get to meet Kamiya. But she's even more excited that she's discovered his weakness. The meetup is happening at the beach, and in the previous chapter, Kamiya admitted to not being able to swim. Urumin decides to go on the attack. After all, she's going to make Kamiya break character and lose his poker face. Finally, she found something she can do better than him, and she can't wait to rub it in his face. But first, a swimsuit. Something that will entice him. Fortunately, her friend and fellow idol stops her before she buys something obscene. But after talking with her, she realizes what Urumin's goals are. Urumin just wants to make Kamiya get all flustered. She's just not sure how to do it. After all, the only weakness she's been able to discover is that Kamiya can't swim. Of course, her friend knows that his real weakness is Urumin. Her friend, wanting to help advance their relationship but not wanting to point out the obvious, suggests skinship. Just a gentle touch. Nothing too aggressive or Kamiya might run off. But think about it. Don't you want to see what kind of face he'll make if you gently brush your hand against his? But that's where the cute and happy part ends. We get to see a bit of Kamiya's home life and why he relies on Urumin so much. In fact, it does give us more than a hint as to why he'd love and support someone who's constantly failing but never gives up. Apparently, Kamiya rarely comes home, judging by his mother's reaction. And it's no wonder he never goes home after we see how he's treated by his father. As a failure and disappointment. If you're not perfect, like your brother, don't even bother trying. Being back home feels suffocating, like he's drowning from all the pressure his father puts on him. To Kamiya, Uramen is a lifesaver. She's the only light in his dark and gloomy world. So how is he going to react to her suddenly attempting some skinship with him? We know how awkward Uramen is, and this time, she's going to be wearing a swimsuit. Nothing as over the top as the one she was looking at in the chapter, but chances are she'll be in a bikini of some kind. Will Kamiya's head explode? Will their relationship advance? Probably no to both, but I'm still looking forward to the next chapter. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. There are several tiers to choose from. You can pick an anime or manga for me to do a video about, or you can join our monthly manga club. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgin, Nazwin, Konga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Travis, Nappy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, and Kiki Jiki. You guys are awesome. I post anime or manga videos often, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Danon.